put them on silent mode.
एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निरपौ निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभं गुरु प्रसाद जप आद सच जुगाद सच है भी सच नानक होसी भी सच। सोचे सोच न होवई जे सोची लखवार चुपे चुप न होवई जे लाए रहा लिवतार भुखिया भुख न उतरी जे बन्ना पुरियां पार सह सियाण पालख होहे ता एक ना चले नार किव सचियारा होइए किव कूड़े टुटे पार हुक्म रजाई चलना नानक लिखिया नाल।
And the golden voice that you just heard was that of Harmanpreet from Amritsar, participant of this year's India's Got Talent, which is premiering tonight on Colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her a huge round of applause.
They create when others are still dreaming. They pursue when others are just planning. They surge ahead, dauntless. They rise above the rest, propelled by a vision. And the drive to transform it into reality. The vanguards of a brave new world. The true leaders. Colors presents the IAA Leadership Awards 2050. IAA, celebrating the vision, direction, and strength of genuine leaders.
And now, please welcome on stage the vivacious, charming, and beautiful Kubra Seth.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very good evening to one and all. Well, I possibly couldn't have imagined a grander start to this evening's proceedings. On behalf of the International Advertising Association, India chapter, it is my utmost pleasure to welcome each one of you here this evening. If you are happy and you know it, you feel like you're walking on a rainbow, then please do light up this room with your smile, and please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for yourselves, and of course, fill this room with an applause that will be testimony to the grand evening that shall follow. Thank you so very much to each one of you for making it here this evening. For the last 2 years, the International Advertising Association's Leadership Awards have managed to become the most sought-after recognition in the field of marketing, advertising, and media. For the third year in a row, the industry has come out in full strength here under this roof this evening to once again recognize and reward achievers for the year 2014. In fact, I've been told a little secret. And the secret is that there must be more power in this room tonight than all of Mumbai city put together. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, post the fabulous awards that we have here this evening, we have a fabulous party, courtesy our host, Colors.
7 years ago, an event unlike any other shook up the entire world of entertainment. Viacom 18, home to an impressive array of brands, launched Colors, its flagship channel, a name that changed the way India viewed Hindi general entertainment.
Welcome to Colors.
Today, Colors continues to be the leading entertainment platform for millions across the world, a wholesome balance for differentiated content.
ये जो तेरे कोख में बच्चा है ना, होका गिरवी रख, होका गिरवी रख, होका गिरवी रख.
The first channel to acquire an international format fiction show, adapting it to Indian sensibilities. A show that went on to be labeled a game changer for Indian television. 24.
मेरी फैमिली का है.
The first Indian channel to experiment with a 1-hour slot in the prime time with a historic epic saga, Chakravartin Ashok Samrat.
नाम है अशोक, सम्राट अशोक.
With the iconic Big Boss Season 8, the channel became the first Indian broadcaster to air over 130 days of non-stop, non-fiction entertainment. Colors has a massive global footprint that grows in depth and width with each passing year.
Colors is daringly different.
Apart from ruling the airwaves, the brand has expanded its scope, reaching out to the millennial generation through an impressive digital presence.
Fantastic.
Colors Live TV 24/7 and popular mobile and gaming apps have kept the social juices flowing online, sending youth engagement flying off into the digital Hall of Fame. On air, online, and on ground, Colors continues to make headways, constantly pushing the boundaries with its content and innovations, a fact that the industry has repeatedly noticed, acknowledged, and applauded.
Perfect.
While engaging and entertaining the viewers on one hand, Colors has reached out and interacted with the industry at every level, sharing knowledge and experience where it matters the most. It's no wonder that for brands seeking viewers' engagement, Colors is where the buck stops. And for each brand story told by Colors, the party just keeps getting bigger and better.
इसलिए मैं सोचता नहीं सिर्फ करता हूँ और जो करता हूँ ब्लॉकबस्टर करता हूँ.
For Colors, the business of broadcasting has always been about connecting, with the trends, with millions of viewers across the globe, with a changing world of content and storytelling. As a brand, we are just about spreading our wings, ready to soar. Because at Colors, it's about reaching out to your hearts and staying there.
Well, with that roaring and colorful beginning to this evening, ladies and gentlemen, it's absolutely fair not to waste any more time and begin the proceedings for this evening. Let's take a peek into IAA and the process of selection of nominees and winners for this year's Leadership Awards.
International Advertising Association, a unique strategic institution addressing the common interests of marketing, advertising and media professionals. The India chapter of IAA, with a team of industry stalwarts, have taken forward the global legacy of IAA towards several milestones. The IAA Leadership Awards for excellence in marketing, advertising and media that celebrate and recognize the exceptional and exemplary contributions of various individuals from across these fields. The IAA Olive Crown Awards, the country's first and only awards celebrating green advertising and creativity in communicating sustainability. IAA Debates, where senior industry professionals come together to debate perspectives on given business issues. IAA Webinars, where the power of internet is used to communicate the theme, "The World Goes Digital." IAA industry-specific events and seminars on marketing of real estate and retail industry, which reach out to metros and Tier 2 cities. IAA Curious Digi Yatra at Goa demonstrates how vital changes on the communication platform can be brought about in the digital medium. IAA Conversations is a series where acknowledged experts engage in an animated discussion on subjects relating to marketing or media. IAA Young Turks Forum and IAA Mentorship Program to enhance and prepare skills of young professionals for bigger roles in the industry. IAA Global Marketing Summit. Renowned speakers from US, Europe and India spoke on the theme, "How to Future-Proof Your Brands." Shri Narendra Modi, the then Prime Ministerial candidate, also accepted to be an IAA honorary member. The IAA Leadership Awards is one of the constant endeavors to honor and showcase the very best work in the fields of marketing, advertising and media. To ensure that the recipients of these prestigious awards were determined in a fair and just manner, IAA had chalked out an extensive process, focusing on an unbiased and transparent selection of the winners. The first list of nominations per category was drawn based on market presence, market share and spends, innovation and growth, and other qualitative aspects. From this, the final list of shortlisted nominations was drawn, criteria being their performance over the year, judged from the market share, growth, and revenue, among other things. This final list was then presented to the eminent jury, comprising of reputed veterans across industries. Each of the nominees was scored by the jury members on several parameters, on the basis of their company or brand's market share data, growth, and other qualitative aspects in 2014. The highest score received by the nominees determined the winners.
What I liked about the process was that it was an open and a transparent process, and people were allowed to speak their mind. So what we ended up with was a heady cocktail of experience, gut feel, and personal knowledge.
We covered many categories. The process that we followed today as a jury was a very objective one. There was a lot of discussion, and the experience of the jury coupled with the data that was on the table made the process very robust and very objective.
There was a lot of discussion. What was nice about this get-together of a jury was the fact that we all agreed to disagree, and at the end of it, whoever has won, I'm sure, are the deserving winners, and I wish them the very best. This is, of course, a very, very prestigious award.
I've been a winner in the first edition, so it's been really interesting to be back as a juror for the third edition. It's really hard to find, the elusive few who would make this compelling list. But I'm glad to say that I've been really reassured as a juror that the process has been robust.
The IAA Leadership Awards is into its third year, and I can only see it grow in stature. My own experience of having undertaken this and having seen the IAA Leadership Awards grow over the last couple of years has been exceptional. I believe this is a program and this is an initiative which needs to be supported, and something that the industry certainly has now started to look forward to.
Ernst & Young were engaged to help with the jury process and to determine the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, bigger and better than ever. Colors presents the International Advertising Association's Leadership Awards, defining the benchmarks of individual excellence.
Well, it's true when they say that happy people make happy decisions. And talking about happy, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to invite a very wonderful and always happy person on stage. Please welcome on stage, ladies and gentlemen, with a loud round of applause, the President of the International Advertising Association India Chapter and Chairman and Managing Director, R.K. Swami, BBDO, Mr. Srinivasan Swami.
Good evening. Honorable Minister for State for Finance, Ms. Jayant Sinha, and our great achievers for the evening. You're all welcome to enjoy the day. Welcome to IAA Leadership Awards. Eagles, they say, do not fly in flocks. They soar above in splendid isolation. And so it is with leaders. But this hall today is the exception to these rules. It is a collection of individuals who are seekers of excellence. And that makes me humble and also very proud. Humble because I'm the presence of awesome talent that makes this nation proud. Proud because IAA Leadership Award is just 3 years old and it's already become the industry standard. That's the IAA tribute to all that is good and worthy of emulation. I welcome you all to this collective salute to excellence. My brief address will not be complete if I don't acknowledge the support I received from two of my friends to make this evening a reality. One is Raj Nayak, who has not only come forward to support this initiative from first year, but also put his team to ensure that everything is perfect for the leaders present here. The other person is Ramesh Narayan. Without his quiet but active support, IAA in India will not be the same. Thank you, Raj. Thank you, Ramesh, for being such wonderful persons you are. Friends, welcome to this inspiring evening, and have a great time. Thank you.
Well, a tall personality indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Mr. Swami. Thank you, sir. I would now like to invite on stage Mr. Sudhanshu Vats, Group CEO, Viacom 18, and Chairman, CII Media and Entertainment, to address the gathering. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Vats.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. very warm welcome to Shri Jayant Sinha, Honorable Minister, Minister of State for Finance, Shri Sundar Swami, President IAA India Chapter, dignitaries, award winners, and my colleagues from the fraternity of media, advertising, and entertainment. I also wanted to sort of take a minute. As I was driving here, I was thinking about, this is a leadership award which is being given out. And what is it that one can talk about leadership? And as many of you, all of you sitting here are leaders, and there is so much which has been written about leadership. There is so much which has actually been sort of talked about. There are so many conferences, seminars, schools of leadership, and courses, and so on and so forth. So I just wanted to share with you, a few of my learnings, which I thought which could be the distilling of the 25 odd years of I have seen, and try to sort of phrase this word leadership. I think if I was to talk about leadership, the big thing which always happens and confuses individuals is the difference between leadership styles and leadership qualities. Now, if you look at leadership styles, there are as many styles as there are leaders. So, each leader has a distinctive leadership style. But if you look at leadership qualities, I think there are certain common qualities which you will continue to find in leaders from any stream of whichever stream they may come from. They may be business leaders, they may be political leaders, they may be social leaders, they may be, as what we are talking about today, advertising, media, and leaders in this space. And I wanted to talk about 4 of these qualities, which I thought got distilled, and then touch upon the 5th one, which I think is perhaps relevant to today. So I think 4 qualities which first quality which I wanted to share with all of you here is all leaders have a very strong of authenticity. So all leaders are authentic. So I think one of the key qualities which leaders possess is authenticity. This is about, integrity. It's about being able to do things which they want to do. It's about being candid, and so on and so forth. The second leadership quality which most leaders, or almost all leaders, possess is what I call commitment. And I think all leaders display commitment because they're committed to a particular cause. They want to walk the talk, as we call it, and several other things in this area. The third key quality which, most leaders always possess, in my judgment, is the quality of contribution. And as Mr. Swami was talking about here, the help which Raj Nayak gave, or Mr. Narayan gave to him, is again a quality of contribution, which is coming together as teams. You are leaders, but you also come together as teams. Your ability to contribute day in, day out. And I think that's again a very good quality. And finally, the 4th and very important quality, which amongst the 4 qualities I first wanted to talk about, is the area of responsibility. All leaders are responsible for their actions. They're responsible for what they say. They're responsible for their people. And that, therefore, responsibility is a very important aspect. But in today's day and age, one other thing which strikes me, and I think it's appropriate that Sri Jayant Sinha is here today, is I think one of the things which leaders need to bring into account is this management of change or innovation. And as you are aware, Sri Narendra Modi has been talking about Make in India. And if Make in India has to start, this is an industry, or these are the set of leaders who are really capable of making in India. And indeed, we are making a lot in India when it comes to some of these things. And I think there is capability of doing more as well. This is also a sector, sir, which continues to generate a lot of, and generate a lot of jobs which can be created. So I think in this context, the 5th one which I wanted to touch about is the ability of the leaders to basically manage and handle and create change. And in a manner of speaking, the other word which is very frequently used for this is innovation. It's for leaders to innovate. And it is no coincidence that while Mr. Narendra Modi talked about Make in India, Mr. Jayant Sinha spoke about Innovate in India. And I think it is in this context I wanted to say that, one of the key things, and it is no coincidence again, that as I speak here, there are 2 key associations which are today there. So when you looked at colors indeed, ladies and gentlemen, is all about innovation. And I'm absolutely delighted that now we are spreading our petals into different regions, as you saw in the audio visual, which was beautifully put together by Raj and his team. but I think we are going out and we'll continue to show and innovate. And IAA India chapter, as you just saw, has continuously been innovating. Crown Olive Awards, as you saw, is about innovation. So we are indeed ready for, capable of, making in India and innovating in India. And with these words, I want to thank IAA team, Sri Sundar Swami, Mr. Narayan, Raj Nayak, and the other leaders of IAA for this opportunity to be able to talk to you on Leadership Awards. I congratulate them for all the work which has been done. And with no further ado, thank you, and over to the job of giving out Leadership Awards to the leaders this evening. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Vats. Could we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Tonight is a very, very special night for all of us. We have with us this evening our chief guest, Shri Jayant Sinha, the Union Minister for State for Finance. Namaskar, sir, and a very, very warm welcome to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, an introduction for Shri Sinha. So words fall short to describe your personality. Seated here before us is an alumnus of the IIT Delhi. He holds an MBA from the prestigious Harvard Business School. Prior to starting his political career, Shri Sinha has served as a partner in renowned consulting and investment firms like McKinsey & Company, Omidyar Network, and Courage Capital. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Shri Jayant Sinha. Thank you very much, sir, for gracing us with your presence. May I kindly request the IAA President, Mr. Srinivas Swamy, to kindly escort Honorable Minister to center stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome them with a huge round of applause. It's true when they say traditional marketing talks at people, and content marketing talks to people, talking to the subcontinent in a language they understand, and constantly changing the rules of the game are the marketing leaders who are going to be applauded as we begin our Leadership Awards for Marketers in the year gone by, the year 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, the first category tonight is Marketer of the Year, Banking.
The nominees for Marketer of the Year, Banking are Mr. Sagnik Ghosh, Axis Bank, Mr. Ravindra Prabhakar Marathe, Bank of India, Mr. Sujit Ganguly, ICICI Bank, Mr. Karthi Marshall, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Mr. B. Sriram, State Bank of India. And the IAA Leadership Award goes to...
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome on stage Mr. B. Sriram from State Bank of India.
आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले जय हो जय हो
Congratulations,
आजा
sir.
आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले.
The next category is Marketer of the Year, Insurance.
The nominees for Marketer of the Year, Insurance are Mr. Jitin Paul, Bharti AXA Life Insurance, Mr. Sanjay Tripathi, HDFC Life, Mr. Rajesh Nambiar, ICICI Lombard, Mr. M.K. Kemu, Life Insurance Corporation of India, Miss Anisha Motwani, Max Life Insurance,
ladies and
And
gentlemen.
the IAA Leadership Award goes to
With a huge round of applause, please welcome from HDFC Live, Mr. Sanjay Tripathi. Heartiest congratulations to you, sir. The next category is Marketer of the Year, FMCG Food.
the nominees for Marketer of the Year, FMCG Food are Mr. Ali Haris Shere, Britannia, Mr. Siddhartha Mukherjee, Cadbury, India, Miss Geetu Verma, Hindustan Unilever, Mr. Rajesh VL, ITC Foods, Mr. Chandrasekhar Radhakrishnan, Nestle India, Mr. Vipul Prakash, PepsiCo, and the IAA Leadership Award goes to
Please welcome, with a huge round of applause, the man with a sweet tooth from Cadbury, India, Mr. Siddhartha Mukherjee.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel.
Thank you, sir. The next category is Marketer of the Year, FMCG Beverages.
the nominees for Marketer of the Year, FMCG Beverages are Mr. Debobrata Mukherjee, Coca-Cola, Miss Geetu Verma, Hindustan Unilever, Mr. Chandrasekhar Radhakrishnan, Nestle India, Mr. Vipul Prakash, PepsiCo, Mr. Vikram Grover, Tata Global Beverages, and the IAA Leadership Award goes to
Please put your hands together. Welcome on stage, Mr. Debobrata Mukherjee from Coca-Cola. Heartiest congratulations to you, Mr. Mukherjee. The next category is Marketer of the Year, FMCG Household Products.
the nominees for Marketer of the Year, FMCG Household Products are Mr. Sunil Kataria, Godrej Consumer Products, Miss Priya Nair, Hindustan Unilever, Miss Sonali Thabar, Procter & Gamble, Mr. Rohit Gyanchandani, Rohit Surfactants Private Limited, and the IAA Leadership Award goes to
Please welcome on stage Mr. Rohit Gyanchandani from Rohit Surfactants Private Limited. Mr. Gyanchandani, smile. Congratulations, sir. Our next category is Marketer of the Year, FMCG Personal Care.
The nominees for Marketer of the Year FMCG Personal Care are Mr. Eric Umbert, Colgate Palmolive, Mr. K.K. Chotani, Dabur India, Mr. Sameer